Hi, John Jeffrida's my name, and well, I'm going to tell you I'm a diabetic. And for 3 years now, I've been trying to get my blood sugar down. I listened to what the doctors had to say. I certainly listened to what the diabetic clinics had to say, and I certainly had a measure of success. But then, of course, time goes on and you get a little bit lax, and you're maybe not eating or following the rules as you've been taught. And of course it creeps up again, and of course it's a wake up call. What do you do? Now this wake up call, it scares you. It absolutely scares you. I mean, at the moment, I went for my eyesight test and for my licence and failed it. Now, admittedly, I have a condition called regular astigmatism, and I have to wear hard contacts. My ophthalmologist tells me he can get me up to speed again, but I know that this has been directly affected by the diabetes. So there's a bit of a history there of having to sort of struggle with the health side of it. Well, the exciting part for me is that there was a program that was presented to me, and this program basically indicated that perhaps I could be helped with my diabetes. And of course that's where my intention lied. I really wanted to kick this thing, So I said, let me have a look at this program. So a good old friend of mine who introduced me to this program gave me the rules. I read them, they made sense. I engaged the services of the internet. I confirmed a lot of these things that he was presenting in the program, and by George, they were on the net. They've been around for 20 years, it said. Why hadn't I heard this before? So immediately started on the program, or what I thought was following the program. Well, 2 weeks into the program, I certainly found that my sugar levels had dropped. Now, I finger prick my glucose levels every day. In fact, I do it 6-8 times a day, before I eat and 2 hours after I eat, because they're the levels that you need to watch. Well, I found, and because I have a meter that records all the readings, I found that it would be useful if I started graphing them, which I did. Well, to my surprise, I found that they were dropping, and not just dropping by a little bit. Percentage-wise, they were dropping by 20 and 30%. Now, 2 weeks after, I decided there was something that became an anomaly on the program. So I started investigating, and I found that I was only doing half the program, not the full amount. So I decided, I'll make an alteration here, and of course I started following the program now to the letter. And again, I found drops in blood sugar level that were just absolutely amazing. I started checking my blood pressure, and I also take a small dose of a medical drug to control my blood pressure, and I found that it had started dropping as well. And I found that I was feeling less hungry. I wasn't visiting my old friend the refrigerator as often after I had dinner. Of course, you guessed it, my weight started decreasing. Well, now it's been 5 weeks, and well, I've actually recorded a 50% drop in one of my best figures in blood sugar level just recently, a week or so after discovering that I was only doing half the program. So as soon as I started engaging in the full program, to the letter of the law, so to speak, I found that I was able to take one of my best figures in blood sugar and actually halve it. So how happy am I? I'm extremely happy. This program, I think, has literally saved my life.